Welcome to the Waste and Energy Company in Amsterdam. More than 1.5 million tonnes of domestic and commercial waste is processed here each year on 6 incineration lines. Waste lorries and trains bring in the waste. It is important for optimal incineration that the waste is of a uniform quality. This is why it is mixed in the waste bunker. Large grippers then transfer the waste mixture into the hoppers of the furnaces. The waste is incinerated on grates. This is a continuous process, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Temperatures range between 1000 and 1200 degrees Celsius. This heat is not wasted. It turns water in the furnace walls into steam. This steam passes through the 3 turbines at high pressure, and the turbines drive a generator. This generates enough electricity to power 161,000 homes every year. After the electricity has been generated, the residual heat is used to produce heat for the city. This is piped to the district heating system in Amsterdam and provides warmth for 15,000 homes. Part of the waste is incombustible. This part which remains after incineration we call bottom ash. Technology developed together with Delft University of Technology is used to wash and recover metals from the bottom ash. Large amounts of iron and non-ferrous metals such as aluminium and copper, are returned to the scrap metal trade for recycling. The rest is cleaned further until clean sand and a stony granulate remain. High-quality building materials which are used, for example, in concrete and asphalt. After the incineration process, the flue gases are cleaned. This is the longest part of the whole production process. And all done to ensure that almost nothing is released from the chimney. There are strict government regulations. Emissions from the waste-to-energy plant remain well under the limits, and we continue to work on improving this. The flue gases are cleaned in a number of stages. We aim to recover useful products at each of these stages. First of all, flying particles are removed using an electrostatic filter placed behind the furnace exhaust duct. This fly ash is used as a filling material in asphalt. Dioxins, heavy metals and other environmentally harmful materials are then removed from the flue gases. Plaster and salt for de-icing are recovered in the process and used in industry. The water necessary for the process is recycled in a closed system. The installation therefore produces no wastewater. A sensor in the chimney constantly measures the quality of the discharge gases. The white plume of smoke is in fact nothing more than basically pure steam. Only about 1% of everything that enters the waste-to-energy plant is actually left over. This is completely unusable and is disposed of safely. 99% of the waste is converted into sustainable electricity, heat and useful building materials.